Good afternoon, sirs. Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to this live broadcast this afternoon. Wherever you're hearing the sound of my voice, we have an interesting topic before us tonight. We're talking about ordination in the womb. Ordination in the womb. Greatness started from your mother's womb. Your greatness started from your mother's womb. So before you were given birth to, there is something that is written concerning you that you are operating today on earth. So it all started from the womb. So your greatness is already destined from the womb. So what you are today, who you are today, is already programmed in the womb. So people just think that I'm just doing what I'm doing is because I'm just doing it. No, it has been destined by God from the womb. Some people, God destined you to be a man of God, a prophet, and an evangelist, an apostle, because it is your written or calling from the womb. So before you were formed in your mother's belly, God already sanctified you. He have ordained you. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. God have already sanctified you. He have ordained you. God already programmed you to a certain dimension of your life. So the life you are living today is already programmed by God and is already giving you the access to operate according to what He have destined in your life. So child of God, daughter of God, you are not born by accidental, but you are born to fulfill your glory. You are not born to be wasted. You are born to be useful. So, child of God, what you are seeing now is temporary to what God said concerning you. Your life is a written script that is controlling you to your destination. Your life is an hard drive that God has programmed. So when there is an hard drive, the laptop or the device will work fastly. So when your life is an hard drive that already be programmed in the heavenly realms. What you are passing through today, what you have become today, the things you are doing today, God already programmed you from the womb. So, child of God, don't be imagined or don't be surprised that you are a medical doctor today, you are a banker, you are a great man, a businessman. It already started from the womb. So what you are today, God already ordained you from the womb. He already anointed you from the womb. Before you came out of your mother's womb, God already pronounced a word in you. You are moving by the words that God released on you. You are moving by the impartation that God released on you. When God ordained you, no man can bring you backward. When God programmed you, no woman can disprogram you. Listen to me, child of God. Your ordination is already programmed from the womb. So when you see yourself working as an evangelist, working as an apostle, working as a prophet in the womb. So life is all about the understanding of who you are. So when you don't understand who you are, there will become a problem in the future. So when you see yourself at the age of 5 years, 6 years, you started doing things strange, and you started seeing yourself seeing revelations, it is already programmed in the womb. Now, when you see people going astray, moving around their budget, is because God can always ordain you, but God cannot force you to become who you are. When God called you into an assignment, first, God have to program you into the assignment. When God called you into a certain business, you are the one that will take a step to do the business. For instance, God said you are a businesswoman. You cannot just wait because God just said it, you are a businesswoman. You just fold your hand and begin to wait for the business to manifest. You need to step into the business. As you step into the business, then the business will begin to prosper. When God said you are a banker, what you need to do, you don't need to sit down at home and you just say, oh, I am a banker. You are waiting for people to come and teach you at home. You need to pass through this process of school. You need to pass through this process of university and be trained. So when you are now finishing, after you finish the training, then you now start your banking financial development. Now, when God said to you that you are a pastor, you don't need to just say, I am a pastor. You are just inside your room. without you are not praying, you don't work about the vision. It is the hard work and it is the labor of your vision that brings you to your ordination. It is your labor of your vision that brings you to your destiny. I will explain. People arrive late because they did not take the right step to go what they want to do. People arrive late because they did not move right, because they were thinking negative things to their life. Where you are today is the function of the programming of God. When God did not program you to a place, when you are there, you'll be confused. And sometimes when God's hand is on you, you have to first of all pass through the school of confusion. As a prophet of God, God called you to be a prophet, but you need to first of all pass through the school of confusion. What is the school of confusion? You have to go to the school of confusion of graduation, like the stand of wilderness. And this is the time of wilderness whereby you'll be eating in one spot, or you'll be praying in one spot. God will take you from one location to another. It will transport you and take you to another location. It will train you by himself. God have to train you. God have to develop you before you become who you are. But if you are not trained enough, you will be messed up enough as a prophet. So, child of God, God is about to do a new thing in your life. God is about to do a new thing in your life in the name of Jesus. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, let us see the vital point here. When God called you as a prophet, number one, the calling of God manifests according to the written script in your life. Before a man of God pour you oil, you already be ordained in heaven. Before a man of God pour you oil, before a man of God already called you out to ordain you or to give you anything, that thing is already done in heaven. So before you were ordained physical on earth, you already ordained in heaven. So when God called you into an office, he already ordained you. So as a minister of God, you are working according to the ordination that God is waiting on you. When the man ordained you, is just a confirmation of what God said concerning you. That is why there's what they call a born prophet, major prophet. Then when you are a major prophet is the one that God already called into the ministry. God called you into the ministry. He has given you an assignment to do in the ministry. While a born prophet, God also called you into the ministry fold. You are born to do the work. Now, so some of you, God called you into an evangelistic fold. Before you were created in your mother's womb, it has been written that you are an evangelist. Before you were created in your mother's womb, it has been written that you are a pastor. Before you were created in your mother's womb, it has been written as that you are a prophet. So before you were born in your mother's womb, it has been written that you are an apostle. So what you are becoming now is the processing of God's plans in your life. When God already called you into an assignment, he has to provide the necessary step for you to go into training room. You just see a man of God just wake up one day because you know how to prophesy, call people by name, you just say you are called. No. You may know how to prophesy, don't mean that you are called. The gifting anointing, the revelational anointing is different from calling. When you are called, you need to be trained. You need to pass through some process in ministry. You need to know how to plant a ministry, and you need to know what take the growth of ministry. You need to know the administration of the ministry. You need to know the accountability of ministry. You don't need to just wake up one day and you say you are called. You just carry a microphone and just doing it, because you will be messed up quickly. That is why you need to pass through some training. So in terms of this, God have to train you to manage you in the terms of financial department. God have to take you to pass on hardship for finances. God have to take you to pass on hunger strike on anything, so that you will not be lost after money when you open your ministry. There's a lot of people, they called you when you are called into a ministry because you do not know the process of hunger strike, or you don't know anything about ministry. You just see yourself prophesying to anywhere, go to anywhere, but you don't know what is the root of the ministry. Ministry is not for a child play. Ministry is an everlasting seed. Ministry is an everlasting seed. It's an occupation. It's an everlasting occupation. And I keep seeing people that say, man of God, you need to work, you need to do this. Ministry is the hardest work on earth. You may be in a fabrical engineering or wherever you are. The ministry work is the hardest work on earth. Why am I saying it's the hardest work on earth? You need to be processed and be trained. If you are not trained, people just think it's just easy to carry a microphone and begin to open up Bible and begin to preach the Bible. No, you need to be trained. You need to pass through some training. You need to pass through physical training and spiritual training. God by himself have to train you. God by himself have to develop you. God don't want you to mess up. God have to train you. In the process of the training, you have to pass through an exam. You need to write an exam. God have to use men and women around you to try you, to test you, to know your character. When your character is not balanced enough, God cannot send you forth as a minister. So your written ideas is already programming you. So when you are a banker or a lawyer, you need to pass through training. The process of you passing training, that is when you become a judge or a lawyer. If you don't pass the training of university, you don't go to the university and you want to go to a courtroom, they will slap you and they will walk you out in the courtroom. They will just walk you out because you don't know anything. What do you go to defend? If you don't know anything in ministry, you messed up immediately in the pulpit. So that is why God have to give us a spiritual father that will guide us into our calling. Now, Samuel were called as a born prophet, a major prophet. But he had to pass through training of Eli. He need to be in the office of Eli to be trained for years. Look at Apostle Paul. God called Apostle Paul. He had to pass through the training of the ministry. So when you are not trained, you don't know anything about wilderness experience, you don't pass through some experience of ministry, you don't know anything about the growth of ministry, you don't know how to handle ministry, you don't know how to handle prayers, you don't know anything, you just want to say, you may be called to be prophesying. It don't mean that you are a prophet. You may have the gift of the Spirit, it don't mean that you are a prophet. People just these days, they don't have the gift of the Spirit, just go to the soundboard and just start calling themselves a different name, and that is why you see a lot of carnality in the body of Christ. People are messing up every day because they don't want to be trained. You don't want to be trained. Training is the first key in the ministry. When you are not trained enough, you messed up enough. When you are not trained enough, you cannot handle society things in ministry. So ministry is not the child play. So before God called you your mother's son, he already programmed you for a certain assignment. You see a lot of people today, they rush out and start a ministry. God called you, just rush out and start the ministry. When the wilderness experience starts, that is when you now begin to see one member remained. 2 members were left. 3 members were left because you are already enough. When you hurry to enter, you will remain where you are until God finally tells you to go and start. Listen to me, child of God, daughter of God. You are passing through a certain process of life. Is the process that you are already destined to do it. The confusion you are seeing today, the disappointment you are seeing today, it may not be of the enemy. It may not be of your enemy. It may be your hindrances of your own self. Why did I say so? God called you to be a minister of God, or God called you to do certain things. You refuse to answer the call of God. God will allow disappointment, delay to be coming to you until you harden your heart to serve God. You may be a banker, you have the calling of God, and that is there's a lot of banker that is a man of God. There's a lot of lawyer that is man of God. That is a lot of professor that is a man of God. But when you don't listen to the call of God, God will allow something to happen to you in that your profession that will drag you out and put you in the field that is calling you into. Now, what am I trying to say? Your greatness is written in your mother's womb. Your financial status. You see that today you see somebody that is just having billions, trillions. Before you become that billionaire, trillionaire, there was a process of training that man passed through or that woman passed through. Don't envy people because they have money. You don't know where they passed through from. You don't know the source of their life. You need to celebrate people that is on top so that you be on top. When you start envy people, start jealousy people, you will not get to their position. Why? Because you don't know the process of training that they went through in life. Don't just see because somebody just arrived today, you are envying that man that just arrived, that man that arrived. You don't know the process of the training that man went through. You don't know the pain that man went through. The man passed through a lot of pain. He suffered a lot. But when God remember that man, you now start envying the man with the woman. So God will be angry with you because you don't know the source of the pain of that man. So life is about the process of your ordination. So when you are ordained to become a certain program in the life, some people struggle enough, they work for money and they cannot able to account the money because they are very stubborn to answer the call of God. Look at Jonah, for instance. Jonah were called to go to Nineveh. He went to Tarshish. He flew to Tarshish. But you know what happened to him? When he ran to Tarshish, God allowed him to enter a ship. So when the journey began, when they began to go, this ship began to sink. It began to sink, and people begin to afraid in the ship, and they begin to ask, what is the cause of our problem? Until Jonah begin to confess that he ran from God. So he said, Jonah now begin to open up his mind that the only solution that you people need to do for me now, you people have to remove me from the ship and throw me inside the river. They dragged Jonah out and put Jonah inside the river, threw him inside the river. A shark came from nowhere and swallowed Jonah for 3 days. Now, when you refuse to obey the calling of God, to do the work of God or anything, God will allow some shark to swallow you. The shark may be disappointment. It may be you are still 40 years, you are not married because you have something written about you. You are still 35 years, no marriage. You are still 35 years, you cannot take care of your bill, you cannot even pay your house rent. Some of them now, some people, they are in Europe walking around the street, nothing to show. They are just moving around the street, nothing to show. Some there now, they have given birth to like 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, because they are confused, because you don't allow God to work on people are working on that confusion because they don't allow God to work under the erratic script in their life. Every human being on earth have a destiny husband, is ordained in heaven. Every human being on earth have a destiny wife. When you go after another man's wife, that woman may leave you. And when the woman leaves you, don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself, because if that woman is not meant for you, until you discover your own wife, you will not be settled. So that is why you see a man marry 5 wives, a woman marry 5 husbands, he marry Mr. A, B, C, 7. At the end of the day, you will now find out that the right man will be the last one, and will not have peace. So sometimes you see a man marrying 4 wives, at the end of the day, the women will not stay. Until you now find the right one, that one will not stay. I am not encouraging divorce. God hates divorce. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to give you illustration of teaching. God hates divorce, and God did not like someone to divorce. And what I'm trying to say, when you are running away from the presence of God, God allows some certain things to mess you up. God allows some certain battles to come to you. God allows some certain wind to blow you. A storm to take you. A storm to come to you, to pull you out of where you are, to come to Him. You may be saying you will not answer the call of God now. You are with a sugar daddy that have money. Sugar daddy is telling you, baby, I love you, I want to marry you. God will not do you anything, will not beat you. Sugar daddy will disappoint you later. The sugar daddy will, after he messed you up, sleep with you, you will still run back and do the work of God. So you see a lot of people today messing up their destiny because they did not allow God to work on their destiny. So before you were born in your mother's womb, God have ordained you. He have given you some strategic plans. So before you become a billionaire, trillionaire, He is already ordained of what you are. Greatness is written in the womb. Greatness is written inside you, but it's not. People cannot see your greatness until you start acting great. It is how you package yourself. That is how people package you. That is how people value you. If you begin to look yourself as ordinary, people see you as ordinary human being. So it is your strategy or plan that make God to give you a dimension of life. So life is all about strategy of wisdom and knowledge. So when you don't have revelation of life, you cannot move further in life. So people fail along because they don't have a strategy or plans. So people just think that where I am now, I am contented with it. A man break your heart, a woman break your heart, you are just crying. It is ordained for you to leave that man so that you can get another right woman in your life. There are some women that is very stubborn not to marry. There are some men that is very stubborn not to marry. But if the man keep messing you up, what you do, you pack your load and leave the man or the woman. You don't need to kill yourself for somebody that is not ready to carry your destiny. Every human being have a cross. When you don't focus on the cross of your destiny, you start messing up your destiny. A lot of people are messed up today. They are messed up, they are wrong because of their wrong life. You see a lady smoking, drinking alcohol. Because there's something written about her. Devil cannot go after you when you don't have anything. Devil only go after someone when there is something in you written about you. When there is something written about you, you have to pass through battle of life. It's not a mama game or Satan and Akpu game. You have to pass through battle of life. You see yourself messing up now. Maybe you have a 2 daughters, 2 sons for 1 man. At the end of the day, the man say, "I will not marry again, get out," because there is something written about you that you need to handle. No, don't blame devil a lot. People blame devil. Oh, devil, I banned you. Devil, I cast you. Devil say, don't cast me, because it is what you have ordained to become. So when people becomes arrogant or adamant, you don't listen to the voice of God, you don't listen to the instruction of God, God will allow you to see trials of life. He will blow a wind to you that will bring you out of where you are to Him. So when you are a minister of God, the first idea is that God in the things of the station is an experience. If you don't have an experience in ministry, you will soon messed up. You messed up. Why? Because ministry is not just a cut and a work. It's not the screwdriver work that you go and go for mechanic and you trace the fault of the vehicle. No, this is a human life we are talking about. There are a lot of people that don't need a strategy of prophecy. Prophecy is good. There are some people that need to learn from you about teaching. They want to know about the word, not prophecy. So that is why you need to be educated. As a minister of God, you need to study the word, gather more information, go into books. Daniel was a minister of God and he understood books. Daniel was a man that understood books. He was a man that read books. So when you don't read enough, you cannot be a reader. A reader is a writer. When you don't read enough, you cannot address things enough. So when you don't have an experience of other people's history, you'll be messed up by the history. Because you need to go out there to discover people's ideas, to work on some certain area of your life when you are making a mistake. There are some certain story or books you will read. It will bring you back to your shining of your errors and correct yourself and start moving on. But when you don't read, you don't study, you don't pray, even the Bible, you don't even study, and you are prophesying, what are you going to say? You'll be messed up. At least one chapter of the day, you carry one chapter of the Bible, you study it, eat the word, grant it, you start getting the divine revelation. Sometimes you see yourself, you are weak in prayers, you cannot pray. It don't mean that the devil is fighting you. God is trying to prove you, to develop you, to put you in another level of life. So before you can get to a new level, God has to walk you and process you into the higher level. So when you are not processed enough, you will not be useful enough. You see somebody who will put in ministry of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they will pack up because they don't understand the root of ministry. The great men that is succeeding in ministry, they already passed through the foundation of the grassroots of training. They passed through the school of wilderness. They passed through the school of confusion. They passed through the school of pain, disappointment, hatred. It don't mean that the devil is fighting you. It don't mean that the devil is fighting you. Job passed through it. So the Job were afflicted with the boy and everything. The wife said to Job, "Why are you still living? Just cause and die." Job said, "I cannot do that. My demon leave it." Some of you today, you are complaining enough because of the trials you are passing through, the confusion of life, battle of life, your marital life. Maybe you don't have a child. You are praying, "Oh God, give me a child. Oh God, give me a child." God will say, "No, I will not give you a child because now there is an assignment to you that you need to fulfill. Until you are open up your heart to fulfill the assignment, then you will conceive your child." Now some of you are praying, "Oh God, oh God, oh God." God will say, "Yes, I'm hearing you, but you need to fulfill my assignment in life. There's an assignment I put in you. I have ordained you to become a pastor, an evangelist, a teacher, a prophetess, but you are stubborn enough not to answer me. Now, until you are ready, I will not give you." Anna were praying for a child, but God locked her womb. Why did God lock her womb? God was having a strategic plan that Eli's sons will not enter the position because they already messed up their destiny. Because Eli's sons were supposed to be a prince, but during that time, God was giving them time to repent. They refused to repent. But when God finally killed Eli's sons, God had to answer Anna's prayers and give Anna Samuel. So what you are passing through today is just a strategy or plans that you are passing through some pains, passing through the battles of finances. You are looking for money. Money is not coming. Looking for this one, it is not coming. You are just asking yourself, "Oh God, why me?" That is the time a man will just come from nowhere as a lady. You are looking for money. Devil will send a man to you, push a man to you. Oh, baby, I will marry you. You are too sweet. You are too fantastic, too fantasia. You'll say, oh, God have answered my prayer. God have never answered your prayer. That man is about to confuse you and give you pregnancy. That is why today, you see in Germany, anywhere you are, you see single mothers everywhere, having children, no fathers. Having children, no father. Because of impatient. They want to have it. The man will deceive them and say, go to Germany, go and answer another father's name. They will go and pack their load and go and stay in Germany, another country. At the end of the day, no father, no father to take care of the baby. Because of impatience. When there is something written about you, first of all, the school of confusion will first of all swallow you up. When something is written about you, the school of people will hate you for no reason. Listen to me, child of God. Don't think that people just hate you for no reason. There is something written about you that you are not saying. When there's something written about you, men will not. People will just they will use you and dump you. Just say this one. Who is this one? Who is this one? They will just commend you like anyhow. They're saying, who is you? Who are you? Who are you? You cannot have value to me. You can never feed me. You cannot do this one. People will just ridicule you. But when God is true with you with your examination, that's the people that ridicule you that will come and be looking for you. How do you say about our Lord Jesus Christ? Our Lord Jesus Christ came to this world. He passed through pain in the womb. He passed through pain. When they gave birth to our Lord Jesus Christ, there was no house for him. He was delivered in the manger. A manger is mean where they were taking care of animals. So he was sleeping there. So greatness had to be processed. You don't just need to stand up one day and say, I am a great man, a great woman. Who trained you? Where do you come from? How do you process the greatness? How do you pass through it? Don't envy a man of God that is going higher in life, or a woman of God that is prophesying. You see a man of God prophesying, calling people by their name. You say it's a fake one. Now, people just go out there, start saying different things. If an herbalist now, nobody can say anything to an herbalist. They are afraid of herbalists. I have never seen one day in Facebook that they put an herbalist picture in the Facebook and begin to condemn an herbalist. This is an ignorance of this, the ignorance of Christianity. Ignorance. You see, my people are going into captivity because the lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. There is no knowledge again in the body of Christ. People are pursuing physical things. Materialities are swallowed them off. Carnality have entered into Christianity. You see a man that says he knew the word of God, start going to social media and everything, insulting men of God, saying different things against men of God. You cannot even cover for your fellow brothers or sisters. You see a Muslim man or Arab man or whoever, they can cover there for themselves. You don't know their secret. But Christians, they are just bringing themselves anyhow, exposing themselves anyhow. That's why you don't see value in the body of Christ. So I want to let you know that the strategy of your plans is written about you. So when you don't allow God to work for you, you see yourself just be moving around the street and at the end of the day, nothing to show. Don't blame yourself so much that you are seeing yourself in the school of confusion. A man, you are still at the age of 40 years, you are not married to a man. No, there's nothing written about you. Don't confuse yourself so much. When you are too stubborn to want to answer the call of God, God will allow something to happen to you to make you to understand who you are. He will train you. God will train you by himself. When God handle a man or a woman, your life will be shaken. Why when God called Moses and said, Moses, out of the burning bush, what they say to Moses, Moses, you have suffered enough for the past 40 years. Moses had to fulfill his assignment at the age of 80. He started preaching the gospel and started doing what he wanted to do. Because past 40 years, he wasted the years. He wasted the years and do everything he wanted to do. When you are written by the plan of God, you are born to pass through some certain challenges. You are born to pass through some certain trials. You are born to pass through some certain mocking. If people don't mock you, God cannot make you. Affliction that is in your body now, maybe sickness, maybe anything. People may laugh at you. Look at this one. Look at this one. People were calling blind baptism. They were calling him by name. But when Jesus stepped in and said, "Man, will you do it?" He said, "Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus Christ said, "What will you do? What would thou have me to do?" He said, "May I receive my sight?" Jesus said, "Receive your sight." Immediately the man received his sight. Blood baptism cancelled. The problem you are passing through today now, people may use it to mock you. Oh, look at that man. He's sitting in one spot. Look at him. He cannot feed himself. He don't have clothes. He don't have shoes. He don't have anything. People may mock you. Oh, a lady will just say, "Me, marry you. For this one, we do so. Your tie go Kaduna. Your tie go Kaduna. Your shoe go Abuja. You have Saturday and Sunday. The shirt when you wear said there is no gate or there is no iron. I will not marry you. And that same man you reject is the man that will go to take off your generation. Don't reject anybody instead of their condition. I don't know I'm talking to. When somebody is passing through pain or hardship, don't reject that man. Do your effort to help that man, because that man may help you tomorrow. Don't see people as an inferior. Don't look at people that they don't have value to you. People just see you. Human being can see you as a physical flesh. Oh, this one. Who is this one? Who is this one? They will just commonize you and do that. But God always strategic plans. God has a strategic plan for you to fulfill your destiny. When you are about to fulfill your destiny, there are a lot of things that will go to comes. People will mock you. People will laugh at you. People will hate you. People will deny you. People will reject you. When there is no rejection, there is not acceptance. If some people did not drive you out of where you are, you will not go to the next level of life. When people are pursuing you, they are not pursuing you just because they are pursuing you. They are driving you to your destiny. They are pushing you to your destination. They are pushing you to your helpers. If you are too contented in a place, God have to allow some things to take you out of the place so that you will be grown enough to mature enough. Now you are seeing yourself praying, oh God, answer me. Oh God, answer me. God said, yes, I have answered you. But your life is a written script. You need to fulfill your destiny by you what? And doing some certain strategy. So life is a plan. So I'm talking about the ordination in the womb. So when you don't understand where you are going to, you'll be confused enough. A lot of people are confused today. Oh God, answer me. Oh God, hear me. God said, no, you have something to do for me. You need to go out there to feed his feet for me. Go out there to win souls for me. Look at Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul were having the calling of God. But first of all, it was messed up by you. It was condemning Christians, hating the body of Christ, fighting the body of Christ. But when on the way to Damascus, what happened to him? Jesus Christ encountered. He said, Saul, why are you persecuting me? Why are you fighting me? He now said, what would that have me to do? That was a simple question that made Saul to become what? An apostle of Christ today. Saul before was not Saul. He was Saul before he was Saul. But when God now see the effort of his calling, he said to him that today your name is not Paul. Now God has to tell to Saul that he said, he have my calling, he have my glory, but I will show him the thing that he must suffer in ministry. I will show him that he will pass through some suffer. Saul were beaten with rod. They locked him in the prison. He did not deny Christ. He said, for me to die is gain. For me to die is gain. So they beat him with rod. He passed through a lot of fire. Today, I don't say a man of God just rise up and begin to say, I am a man of God. Just kind of, you appreciate the gospel. Who trained you? Where do you pass through for? What is your ID? What is your ID card? What is your NDA? What is your result? You must pass through some things of life. Your brain must be open to see some certain things. Your ear must be open. You have to have a strategy or plans. Don't just wake up and say you want to become a learner. You want to go and learn a work. Some people just wake up because their mate is doing fashion design. Oh, let me just go and do it. You will fail. You will fail because you don't have the dreams of that man. Don't because your friend is doing an engineering, you want to go and put yourself in an engineering course. You will fail because you don't have the ideas of that engineering course so that you not go and mess up your life. So you need to allow God to choose for you what to do. That is why you need to pray. Lord, what will that have me to do? What do you want me to do? So before you start doing anything, you need to ask God. You want to enter into a relationship. Don't just go and enter a relationship because the man have money, he have car. That man will mess you up. The man will mess you up. The woman will mess you up. A man have a passport. Because you want to have a Euro passport. A man will just tell you, baby, I want to marry you. First, you have to first of all pregnant for me first. That lady, you need to have to think. Your mentality have to come back to. Some lady, they have lost that mentality. They have lost their mentality out of emotion. How can a man that have a baby, or married to another woman before, he drive the woman. Now he see you again. He say, before I can give you a passport, come and lie down with me first. You need to run away from your life. Because if that man is not going to help you, he's going to destroy your life. What did the man need from you? Want to sleep with you? He needs your private part of service. And at the end of the day, you have a baby from the man, nothing, no passport. You still see yourself fighting documents. A lot of men, young men, they have sold their destiny to a white man, a white woman. They have started sleeping with a white woman up and down because they need documents. They start sleeping with a white woman up and down. They want to have documents. They want to have everything. At the end of the day, they pregnant the white Oyibo not see the document. Their destiny will not be moving up and down. When there is something written about you, Life is about to be again that people will drive you out of their accommodation. People will ridicule you. People will write you off and say different things against you. Even people will lie against you. People will persecute you. They will hate you. Jesus Christ said it that he said, people will persecute you in my name. People will say different things. But if you can endure to the end, you will get the crown of a reward. So don't see all these things you are just seeing now in your life, that you are seeing things happening to you, seeing people saying things about you, going to social media, carrying video up and down about you, that you are a fake person, you are this one. It has started in the old time. It started in the old time. So when you see all these things, ignore it and move on. Because when you start thinking about it, you bring your faith down. So a man that have a plan will not go out there and begin to go to social media and begin to say different things about woman or anything. So life is about strategy or plans. So you need to have plans, have an ideas. Don't just wake up because your mate is doing big layer. You want to go and do a video and a dinner. You don't have the idea. You will soon go and lay the foundation and the house will collapse and they will arrest you for what you don't know. So that is why people fail, because they don't have the ideas. They don't have the vision. They don't have dreams. So life is about dreams. It is about vision. You need to sit down, have a strategic plans, have a strategic ideas, have a jotter, have a books. People just wake up one day, just want to have a dream, but they don't know the ideas of what to become. So you begin to have failures. When you don't know where you are going to, failure become a mother of destruction. Failure is a mother of destruction, while success is a mother of greatness. So when you want to be great in life, you need to work with people that have an ideas, have visions. So some people say, oh God, come and help me. Will God come and help you to be cooking for you? Will God come down to come and give you food? Will God come and feed you in your mouth? You need to help yourself. You need to come out there. You need to put yourself in that strategic plan that God will see you and help you. So when God calls you to a ministry, you don't need to fold your hand and just start sitting down, just folding your hand, nothing. You need to put yourself in a place of prayer. You need to cook yourself in the altar of prayer. That is the time that wilderness experience will come, trials will come, financial outlook and everything. It makes God to show off for you. God don't want man or woman to share the glory that he wants to give to you. God don't want, because when men say they want to help you, they can only help you to their human standards. They can help you to their level of their capacity. When God helped you, he finished it. He finished everything for you. Human being cannot take off you, because when human being helped you, they will start saying, I am the one that helped you. But when God helped you, God wants to take the glory to himself. That is why you see some certain things in life. God don't want people to do it. You are saying yourself, I'm struggling. Oh, I only want to pay my husband. Nobody is supporting me. No, nobody will support you, because there is something written about you, which is the greatness. When you have greatness, God wants you to know things of life. God wants you to grow, to understand things of life. God wants you to mature in the things of life, to train you, to process you. But when there is no maturity, you messed up. You messed up. So, tonight, or good afternoon, sirs, good afternoon, man. I think this word of exhortation has been a lot of revival to your spirit.